What's good, family? I want to tap into how I healed myself from my gluten allergy. And before I get into that, I want to talk about how I discovered having the gluten allergy. So I was 21 years old, right? 21. It's my first time ever drinking, right? Just had a breakup, you know, it's heartbroken. Shorty had me in my bag, right? So I hit up my man. I'm like, yo, son, like, yo, I need to have some fun tonight. Like, I gotta get lit. Like, I never drunk before. Like, I had a aversion to drinking. I'm like, yo, I gotta get lit tonight, man. It's time, man. So I go over to the spot. Boom, pouring me drinks up, and I'm getting faded, lifted. I'm telling you, like I'm over here turned. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember what I had. It was Bacardi. Had Bacardi with a mixture of something else. Cause I couldn't take it straight, right? So at that moment in time, and for that reason, like Bacardi, when I kept drinking, I couldn't drink Bacardi ever again. So I'm sitting here drink. I am turned. Like, I'm doing all types of craziness. I end up with a scar on my side that it's still there. And I broke the rule, y'all. Like, I go into my phone book. And so, now I'm texting cousins. I'm like, yo, I love you. I'll die for you, blah, blah. I'm going in. You get what I'm saying? I broke the rule, man. Like, yo, if you getting faded, I know, don't go to the phone book. You hitting people up. You saying some crazy stuff that you probably not going to remember the next day. And you over here scratching your head like, damn, I sent that? So, anyway, that led to, that one night led to multiple nights of drinking. And from there, I started to have issues. I started to break out. My skin, like, I was getting hives all over the place. And then one day I got up and I was getting ready. To go to class. I was in college at the time, and I'm in the shower and I felt like I was about to pass out. And when I got out the shower, just everything came out. Everything. I'm like, oh man, like, and I didn't never call out of school. That day, I believe I called out of school. Like, I ain't go to class that day. I was like, nah, it's quiet. Like, I never felt like that a day in my life. Never experienced nothing like that. And so I'm thinking, something else is going on. And I thought I was allergic to like cinnamon, because I was tearing me up some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like, people that know me, like, yo, that was my favorite cereal. Like, whew, man, listen. But so I thought I was allergic to cinnamon, and so, like, I'm like, I gotta get that out of my diet. So I go get a blood test done, and it comes out that I'm allergic to gluten and a whole bunch of other things, but the main thing was gluten. And so I go on the internet and I'm like, okay, how do I heal this allergy to gluten? Online, I couldn't find anything. And so every day, I lie to y'all not, I was taking Zyrtec to deal with my hives, to deal with my throat closing up on me. It was just, I had to take it. Like, it was like basically damn near drug addict, because I could, like, it was unbearable. My skin would be breaking out. People would be like, yo, who scratched you in your face? Like, I had marks all over my face, all over my body from the hives. And it looked like scratches on my skin. And I couldn't have that, right? So I'm taking Zyrtec, and it was another one. Like, if Zyrtec would stop working for me, I switched over to another allergy pill. And then I come to find out like what these medicines did to the body, and I'm like, nah, something gotta give, because for some reason I could not give up. I was always running into bread. Like, I needed bread. It was hard to find good gluten-free bread. Like, if y'all know this journey, y'all know how nasty that stuff tastes. It's really hard to find something good. So I started to shift a couple of things. The first thing I did was I started to meditate. Right? What the meditation is, I started focusing on my spiritual hygiene. By focusing on my spiritual hygiene, I raise my vibration, my spiritual body vibration, and it assists my spiritual body in helping my physical body with my healing process. And it's very important. Meditating, I was meditating, I was getting out into nature. So I would say one of the main things I did was take care of my spiritual body. And then my spiritual body took care of me. The second thing I did was cut out alcohol, right? And by me cutting out alcohol, I came across something where it was saying like it tears up our insides, it tears up our gut. Alcohol tears up our gut, and that me taking it away, like I knew the gluten in itself, the allergy, comes from something being wrong in our guts. And if I take away something that's hindering it or destroying it or not having it operate at its full capacity, then I give myself a better chance. So by me eliminating the alcohol from my system, or from me and taking it, boom, I go from taking Zyrtec every day to now 3 days a week, every 3 days, to every 5 days, to like 2 weeks. But I was still dealing with the issues. But now it was more bearable. The third thing I did was I eliminated meat from my diet. Because now I realized by eating meat, I'm talking about breakfast, lunch, dinner. And then at that time, I'm doing about 5 meals, 6 meals a day. So I'm putting all of this, and I'm overworking my gut and not giving it the ability to heal. So I got the meat tearing up my gut and the alcohol tearing up my gut. And so how do I anticipate for my gluten allergy to go away? So when I shifted those 3 things, taking care of my spiritual body, eliminating alcohol, and cutting meat out my diet, that's when I started to see the improvement. And I can say for 2 years, now, I have not taken any allergy pills, none whatsoever. And I still eat gluten this day. I don't have breakouts. And if I do feel like one is occurring, I already know what to do. To take care of my body where I don't have to take an allergy pill. So people that deal with this, deal with that condition, I would suggest y'all tapping in with those 3 things and tell me what y'all experience is. And I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling y'all my experience. I'm giving y'all what I did. And because out there, they telling us we have no hope. Like, if you have the gluten allergy, that's it. It's quiet for you. It's a dub, and I couldn't lay down like that. I couldn't accept that. I had to be a scientist with my own body and take the chance to really heal my own self. So I would advise y'all to do the same. Don't stop taking y'all. Like, if y'all got to take that shot or whatever, do whatever y'all got to do. That allergy shot, I don't know what it's called because I never did it. I only took the medications. the pills, Zyrtec and stuff like that, over the counter. But you know, give yourselves a chance. You know, experiment, play with these things. But listen, I'm not a doctor. You know, I'm just giving my experience, and I hope that it can prove to be helpful to y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in with my video. Make sure y'all watch more videos. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share with y'all friends. Peace, family.